Welcome back. So the movers have come in and moved all of my stuff into my new home. Since the new home doesn't have a roof yet, all the cardboard boxes are probably melting in the rain. So all that's left is my tech stuff. So probably will move that this episode maybe. And awesome, starting off with lag. And getting a lot of stuff from these leave spawners. Lots of beeswax, and I'm gonna need all of it, probably. And put this up top. There. Come on, be something good. So I've started taking down these trees. This one right here I've actually already taken down, but when I got down to the last few wood blocks at the bottom, the whole thing respawned, like on top of me. I had to dig my way out. This one I started taking out the wood part just to make sure it would not respawn when I take it down. See, I've got an idea for the tree top based on a tree designed from another game. I'm going to take that design and pretty much amplify it by 5 times its size. Or probably more, because I want the pretty much for every block in the original, I want it to be a full square in comparison to the trunk here. So the width of that would be 1 block on the original. So yeah, it's gonna be a pretty big build. But I think it'll look cool when it's done. See, put in some safety rails, cause I died twice trying to get up that ladder. So here's all my stuff. I've actually got it semi-organized. Got the data chips, torn journals, ore, surface fossil, stalactite lava. That'll be corruption. Yeah, there's my 2 deaths. There's stuff. See, here's my crafted blocks, my tools, hunted, flowers, organic, Craigwood leaves, ash, regular other leaves, dirt, grass. So all my stuff is up here now. Just need to move up the rest of the stuff. I think I'm going to work on the second floor and get that going. Let's see. Just go and collect these for now. Oh, yeah, glass. There we go. And then I'll have to come back and figure out what I'm going to do with those. Okay, back to position at a very low frame rate. Okay, so I'll be right back. There we go, floor 2 is done. It's pretty barren up there right now, but that'll eventually change. Before I show you that, I want to show you something that just happened a couple of seconds ago. I died to a tree growing. Yeah. I was up here trying to clear this thing out. And yeah, a tree grew and killed me. Let's see, where is it? There it is. Yeah, I was standing right there, and a tree grew and killed me. That is a first. I'm thinking of leaving these trees alone and crafting a firebomb and letting them burn, because I think they are possessed. Come on. Pretty much infinite source for leaves, but if it's gonna kill me when I'm trying to harvest, yeah, that's not good. Ooh, chest. I've got pretty good sixth sense for chests, at least up on the surface. Now, underground, that's a different story. I think the developer needs to work on the ladder system, because even in my base down there, you tend to get stuck on the last part. So if I, no, take that away and leave it like that, I would get stuck down there. And the only way to get up is to pretty much jump, and jumping is not safe at this height. So probably gonna have to comment the developers on that. So I've got my teleporters up, got my crafting stations, so you drop stuff off. The only problem with having a base this big is you have to run around a lot more. So that I'm probably gonna have to get used to. Especially when I have more floors. And I left little windows here, pretty much making it look like a power conduit going through the trunk. So I think that's a cool feature. So you got the stairs in place for the next level. And I really don't think I'm gonna go higher than 3 floors. Because if I really need that much storage, yeah, I'll just fill in the squares here. Because, yeah, we're up pretty high. And I don't know what the build limit is. Okay, I'm assuming that where that light ends is where the build limit is, so that really does not leave me a whole lot of room. So I'm worried that I won't be able to fit the canopy on top. So I may have to scrunch it down a bit to make it fit, which I can easily do that. I just don't really want to have to do that. Oh, that's interesting. The mobs detect me, but aren't coming over. Guess they don't like the water. Okay, back up here, and right there. Okay, so I'll work on the 3rd floor, and I'll show that and probably call it an episode, so be right back. We're done! All 3 floors are built and ready to be moved into. I've started working on the base of the trunk. Trying to come up with some sort of design that makes it look like it would actually support itself. Only problem is I've got a limited amount of room on this side, because otherwise I'm going to start moving into the mine shaft. So I'll have to be careful with that. But we'll just see how it goes. Oop, there was that stuff. Yeah, not enough room. Or too high. And my frame rate is dropping really horribly right now. So more than likely I'm just gonna finish this and show you what's upstairs and call it. I've started to notice that at nighttime the frame rate is lower than daytime, so that might be an issue that needs to be looked at. See, and look over here. Yep. Yeah, this will probably be easier during daytime, so I can see what's going on. Come on, work with me. Yep. Nice big tree fort. I added some gas lamps in here to make it seem like the beacon is actually producing a lot of light, which I think it should, but yeah, I think it does produce light, but not enough for my liking. So now it looks like that's actually a light source in there. And the shadow on the stuff here really makes it look like that's bright. So I'm happy with that. Made the steps double wide because I kept falling off with the lag. So have this storage area. And up here I've put my death statues. That is a lot of death. Lot of death. And here we got this. Should probably put down a light So nothing spawns on the wood. Pretty sure nothing spawns on wood floor and on the crafted stuff. But chests spawn on Craigwood, so I'm assuming mobs can too. Oh, I hope I can fit the tree. I really hope. Ooh, chest way over there. So yeah, this is the highest I have ever built in this game. I don't even think the spawn tower will get this high. I think that layer plus one more for the lava layer, and I think maybe 4 layers of corruption. So yeah, that might get to tree height. Oh, another chest. Wondering, there's probably a lot of leaves out there that I haven't found, so that might be as tall as the spawn tower. So we'll have to see. I mean, that's going to be a big structure on the ground. Another advantage of building in the air, you don't obstruct walking area on the ground. Because this thing, you have to walk around, which could be a negative, depending on what you're trying to get to. Zoop. So glad that does not give me damage. And nope, nothing new. Oop, chest. One frame a second. Fantastic. Anything down here? Nope. You'll be dead in a moment. Think I'm gonna go up here, place my touchstone, and that'll be it. Whee! Okay. There we go. And now I've got it properly outside, so if anyone ever, or if I ever invite anyone to my world and they want to come to my house, they appear on my entry porch instead of inside my house on my couch. So this finally correct. So next episode I'll probably start deconstructing the old house and start building up the treetop. So leave a like, leave a dislike, leave a comment of what you enjoyed, what you want to see. Subscribe to see more videos, and thanks for watching. Bye.